Welcome to today in Talbot shop, where I'll show you what's been going on and what's going to be going on. So my Lossy 5T that got a little bit trashed in one of the last videos, I fixed it all up again, had it out again, kind of broke it again, but no big deal. I've got a new chassis on there, the engine is running good, I've got some new tyres on there. Also had this 30° North buggy out, which is one of the cheapest buggies, I think, petrol powered four-wheel drive that you can buy. So there's going to be a video on that soon. Lambo, I think I've made my mind up. I'm going to put a game over wrap on it so it looks the same as the monster truck. We're going to slightly lower the suspension, but not too much. Maybe get some wider wheels just to fill out the arches. And I think we're going to go twin turbo. I'm 50-50 on supercharger on turbo. Supercharger's got the added bonus of it sounding still like a Lambo, and you regain all the drivability and reliability. But with turbos, you get more horsepower at the expense of kind of losing a little bit of reliability and destroying that lovely engine note. But I think more power's got to win. And we can get like a kit, have about 1200 horsepower to start with, and then we can keep tuning it up and getting more and more and more. With a supercharger, you can kind of get it up to around about 900, and then that's pretty much where you're at. And if you want more, then you've got to get a turbo. So I think I'm just going to turbo it up and then go that way. So guys, let me know in the comments what you think. But imagine a game over wrap on there. I reckon that would look absolutely epic. And by the way, I've set up a competition so that you can win this car. I'm going to put a link to that down in the description box. And if this is an older video and someone's already won it, then I am doing some competitions on some of my other cars. So a link down below is going to be all the details for that. Right, so you know the Lossy that we had a little look at a minute ago? Well, in here, I have the 30° North version 2. It comes with indestructible body panels. I've got some game over stickers that are hopefully going to stick onto that car. It's a lot cheaper than a Lossy, but is it going to be as good? In a future video, very soon, we're going to find out. So in here, we've got the FG Marder Beetle, which was one of my dream cars when I was a kid. I haven't even taken the body off of it yet. I've got this second-hand off eBay. So very soon, I'm going to get this running and do a video on this. And I've already showed you in the previous video, but we got this Marder here. You can still buy this one. It's the same as that one there, but you can't get this with a Beetle body. So my idea is, look on eBay, hopefully a new body and tub's going to come up, and then we can put it onto that car. This car here is this one, so go and see that video if you haven't already. Oh, buggy racing, yes, summer's on its way, racing that very soon. We have speed runs also coming up very soon. This is a new speed build that I'm doing. It's going to have 100 horsepower. That video is going to be released in the next few days. Oh, down here is a Subaru drift car, and I got it working again. Brand new engine, 2-speed transmission. It just needs some new tyres, look, and then we can finish that video off. Finally got round to racing these mini cars. Gravedigger is all ready to rip, and I've got to take it out and give that a proper run. We're going to send it to the moon. I know some of you guys said it's a bit sacrilege, but, you know, Gravedigger, the real one goes to the moon, so the RC one has to go to the moon too. And this one's got a Taylor 50cc engine in there. What a beauty. Monster truck. Next show is in August, I think the 20th. It's on Sunday, whatever 20th is. That is the UK Monster Truck Nationals. If any of you guys want to go, then go on to Santa Pod and book your tickets and come and see me there. So that is my next show. Here in the UK, there's not that many monster truck competitions going on. I think the Nationals is really the only monster truck sort of competition with freestyle and racing and all that stuff. Last year, I came third in racing and second in freestyle. This year, I want to try and improve on that. I'm not too bothered about racing, but freestyle, I want to win it. So I need to get a little bit of practice in. Trouble is, I've got nowhere to practice. I've got this small little shop here. I've got no land where I can play on. I am looking at a new property, which should hopefully work out very, very soon. We've got some acreage, we've got some barns, we've got some buildings. It's going to be the perfect playground for a monster truck, but it hasn't quite happened yet. There's a few legal stuff we've got to sort out. Fingers crossed, hopefully it's going to happen. But for now, I do still need some practice. So here, I'm just filming a video of setting up a simulator. So I've got Beam, NG, Drive, whatever it's called, and someone's made a monster truck plug-in, and they've also made my truck. Now this simulator is super realistic. Many monster truck drivers, they use this simulator to practice all their two-wheel skills and freestyle and racing and everything else. It's super realistic. Trouble is, I've only got an Xbox controller to play it on, so I need to make it a little bit more realistic. We're halfway there with the steering wheel and pedals, but if we climb into the real monster truck, I will show you. Definitely need a bigger shop. Look at this thing. In here has completely filled it up. There's only just about enough room for me just to squeeze past, and then to get in. we go up there, look. Right, so obviously we got the steering wheel. We got the pedals, so that's sorted. But we got rear steering here, so I've got to make something here so I can practice my rear steering. Also, shifter, I need to be able to get from first to second to reverse super quick. So, I've got this. So I've got another shifter here, exactly the same one that's in the monster truck. I've got these ball switches here that I can fit into this shifter so that I can tell the computer where first, second, reverse and all the different gears are. Got one for first gear, one for second gear, one for reverse. Hopefully neutral is going to be default. And then here we've got a rear steer handle and I've got another rear steer switch. I just wedged it in the top here. So then we've got to somehow figure out how we can get those switches to work on the computer. So I'm thinking get an old mouse or an old keyboard, butcher it up, solder some wires in, attach it to this lot here. Hopefully it's gonna work, and there's gonna be a video on that very soon. The YouTuber race that we did, well, I raced Tomlin, some of the other crew, they thought I had an unfair advantage, and they are kind of right. I was racing up my home club. I had a car that was professionally set up with all the latest bling on it, all the latest upgrades, so I do agree I did have an unfair advantage. So, Gavin from RC Kicks arranged for us to do a Tamiya race where we all have the same car, the same tyres, the only upgrade we're allowed are ball race bearings. So this time, it's going to be a fair race, and this time maybe I'll come last, maybe? No idea, we'll see soon. Let me know what car you would like to win. These ones are going to be really difficult to send out because they're so big and so heavy. So if enough of you really want me to do a Raminator, I want to try and keep it to sort of X-Max size maximum. So yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, what car would you want to win the most? And also let me know what engine you want me to put into this 30° North car. I think I'm going to put in a Taylor 35 version 2 engine. This one's the version 1, which is going to get sent off to have the version 2 conversion. They've got bigger ports, more horsepower. This engine here I was going to put into this DBXL gas, whatever it's called. So I could get another one of those to put into this car, or we could get a different engine. Let me know in the comments. I've already got a Taylor 50 in the Lossy 5, so no big balls for that one. I want to keep it lightweight. The way we went to a race club the other day, and the way that these lighter engines fly around that track was pretty epic. My 50 was a bit of a disadvantage where it's so heavy. It needs really lot bigger open fields. So this one's going to be smaller, lightweight, more nimble. Well, same size but smaller engine. The other one's going to be more for high output, high horsepower, speed, over big fields, that sort of stuff. Let me know in the comments what engine you want to see in that car. So that's all going to come up over on my main channel. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of it. On this channel, more updates, more bonus content, and also live streams. I do lots of the fixing of these cars live. Gives me an opportunity to chat to some of you guys. I've got the iPad there where I'll get all the comments on. So yeah, subscribe, smash the bell, then you'll be notified when I do my next live stream. There might be some coming up in this week. Alright guys, laters, bye.